Sunday, everybody. Let's talk about everything happened on Sunday, January 12th, 2025. Sunday, a lot of actions. The first game is the Denver Nuggets beat the Dallas Mavericks 112-101. Dallas, they're still without, of course, Luca and Kyrie. They won a couple of games, but not versus the Denver Nuggets. Jokic, another great game. Decent game for him. Just the 19 points, but 18 rebounds, 9 assists, and 3 steals. Struggled a little bit from the field and had 4 personal fouls. Meanwhile, Russell Westbrook, another good one. He took 17 shots, right, but had great efficiency, 57% from the field, 10 rebounds, 7 assists, a steal, and 2 blocks. Amazing. He's definitely outplaying Jamal Murray right now. He's even getting more minutes than Jamal Murray, who only had 17 points. Michael Porter Jr. just got 25 minutes because the bench outplayed Michael Porter Jr. and Christian Braun. If you look at the plus and minus, Peyton Watson was a plus 30. Yeah, if you want to stream Peyton Watson, Aaron Gordon came back. Interesting. So obviously Aaron Gordon is their best. They will start him for sure. I just don't know what's going on with. Are they going to continue to start Christian Braun or are they going to go with Russell Westbrook? Both guys don't shoot the three that well either. So they're definitely there's definitely a possibility Russell Westbrook just starts the rest of the way or come off the bench. Either way, he's gonna get a lot of minutes. For the Mavericks, Spencer Dinwiddie, he's just not good from the field. Another game 4 for 13. His efficiency is just horrible. 10 assists is great though. So if you need assist, sure, he was a minus 17. While Klay Thompson had a great game. 6 threes with 25 points, but not enough. Derek Lively played just 27 minutes. The problem with him is, now he commit too many fouls, but he's an absolutely must roster. 6 rebounds, 8 assists, and 2 blocks. 8 assists really stands out. PJ Washington, did what he always do, just hit some threes. Did not hit a 3 here, still in a block. And RJ Marshall played 31 minutes, had 3 steals. Yeah, and RJ Marshall, Spencer Dinwiddie, Quentin Grimes, who only got 18 minutes, but I think we still need to hold on to him until Kyrie comes back. He's worth holding on to. And, Jaden Hardy popped off earlier this week, but only had 15 minutes here. But the minutes is up and down. So I definitely see those guys. Quentin Grimes just had a horrible game. He was a minus 22. Otherwise, The next one, wow, this is a blowout. Knicks, there's a narrative that Knicks can't beat any good teams. And then, boom, they beat the Bucks by 34 points at home. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 24 points. He actually struggled massively here. Not massively. 24 points, 13 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 for 10 from the line. While Damian Lillard, there was a stretch while he's still the 12th ranked player on the season. Majority of his value coming from his free throws. 91% on 7 attempts is huge. Also 7.3 assists, 25 points, 3.4 threes. This is not the Portland Lillard, but I'm pretty sure if there's no Giannis, right? Let's say there's no Giannis for a month, it'll be easy for Damian Lillard to average what he was averaging back in Portland. But still great overall this year. Andre Jackson played just 10 minutes. Chris Middleton came off the bench, played 25 minutes. I don't know why he came off the bench now, but he needs to be rostered. Brook Lopez played just 23 minutes, yeah. The way things are going, Brook Lopez could definitely be droppable, especially in the playoffs if you don't need the blocks, right? The only thing he offers is blocks. He's not good at the moment. He's not good at all right now. And this game he was a minus 22. All the starters kind of got destroyed, and this is also a blowout, which is why his minutes are a little bit low. For the Knicks, great. Jalen Brunson, I think he went to the locker room. It doesn't matter. He dropped 44, 5 threes. Amazing game from Jalen. He just needs to do this more. Karl Anthony Towns, the guy, he only needs 16 shots to get to 30 points. He's a plus 28. He's really balling this year. Crazy good efficiency, 18 rebounds. Yeah, Cat is beating everyone's expectations this year. He's a 4th ranked player. He just got ahead of AD. Crazy good from Cat this year. If you really want to take pick, is if he can get more blocks, that would be great. He's only averaging 0.8 blocks, but everything else is amazing. Mikal Bridges played high minutes, 2 blocks. OG Anunoby, they just haven't really been doing a lot. While Josh Hart continues to put up 5 for 5 from the field. It's really crazy how I think when he started off his career, he was not an efficient player at all. He was shooting low 40s always. Now he's like shooting 57, 58% from the field. 5 for 5, 11 rebound, 4 assists, and a steal. He really figured out his role in the NBA. Is what kind of shot he should be taking and that type of stuff. Great win by the Knicks. The next one is the Kings. They won 7 straight since firing Mike Brown. That doesn't look good for Mike Brown, but yeah. What's changed? De'Aaron Fox came back. I mean, they were winning a lot of games without him even. So Malik Monk, my God, the number he's putting up is just absolutely insane. 18 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds, 2 steals. He could end up being the waiver pickup of the year. Like he could be a legit top 50 player. Even better, maybe top 40 player, right? Depending on how many assists and steals he's gonna get. On the season, he's still ranked in I think in the 70s. Let me see. Where is Malik Monk? Well, 69th ranked player. On the season, he's averaging 17 points and 5.4 assists and a steal. And he's a really great free throw shooter, and he's only turning the ball over twice. Yeah, if you picked him up, congrats. He's giving you a big boost in a lot of categories. Sabonis had 15 rebounds, 8 assists. Okay, while DeMar DeRozan, no rebounds, no defensive stats, 3 assists and 21 points. Looked real empty, but at least the minutes looks good. Yeah, I mean, they got a lot of firepower on this team. They really got to figure out how to really distribute the ball. Because De'Aaron Fox, right, he wants the ball a lot, especially in the fourth quarter. That's usually DeMar DeRozan's job so how they deal with that, it's someone's got to lose the usage a little bit for the Bulls. Yeah, Zach LaVine, he's got to be a sell high. Another game with 36 points, 5 threes, 10 rebounds, good efficiency across the board. Even got a steal and 4 assists. Zach, he's been popping off. He is the 41st ranked player this year. Yeah, I would sell him. I mean, if you can get, I'm looking at the guys in that area like Jalen Brunson. Again, it depends on what your team needs, right? If you got an efficient team, you could keep Zach LaVine, but if you don't have an efficient team and you can get Scotty Barnes, 100%, that's something I'll be trying to do. Maybe Empro Shangun. Yeah, he's been popping off. Just out of nowhere, he started. I think in the past, he's dropping 30 points every single game. And he's a +5 here. So Lonzo Ball got the start because Kobe White was out. So, it shows that he could play 26 minutes a night, right? He's going to miss a lot of back-to-backs, but if you want to pick him up, he's finding himself a nice little role at the moment. So, you know what he can do. Josh Giddey had 7 assists, really impressive, and a steal, 12 points. But it didn't matter, they lost. The next one, the Oklahoma City, the best team versus one of the worst teams in the NBA, and that's what happens. They win by 41. I wonder what the game spread before the game is. Probably close to 20 points, to be honest. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander played 30 minutes, easy work. He got to the line 17 times. Struggled front of the field, but 16 for 17. Crazy stuff. Cason Wallace, he got 30 minutes. And so Aaron Wiggins off the bench got 30. You just don't know these 3-and-D players how many minutes they're going to get. Lu Dort only 24 minutes. This is also a blowout. Jalen Williams, he's been struggling by his standard. I think he just set his standard too high, beginning of the season. But I think ever since Isaiah Hartenstein came into the lineup, he really haven't popped off. 8 for 8 from the line, 17 points is okay. Isaiah Hartenstein, no defensive stats, 12 rebounds. Yeah, it's such an easy win for them. For the Wizards, oh my God, Kyle Kuzma, he was a -40, and Carrington was a -41. Both guys played 30 minutes. Kyle Kuzma is just not good this year. If you don't need the points 100%, you should really do a 2-for-1, try to get rid of him, or just drop him straight up. If he doesn't give you points, he doesn't give you anything. There's just being a crazy dip. Last year he was putting out good numbers, 23 points, 8 rebounds. This year complete 180. Jordan Poole 13 points for, yeah, they all got destroyed. So Bilo Kalabali had 2 steals and 2 blocks. That's great. But he was close to because he wasn't getting 35, 37. He was getting 30 minutes because Kyle Kuzma is playing. For now, he's a hold. Let's monitor his minutes. Alex Sarr, he actually shot the ball okay and had 2 blocks, but yeah, Wizards got destroyed here. Not much else to say. The Sixers, they keep losing. They lost to the Magic. Embiid is still out. Was still out on Sunday, but it's not something serious. But just look at Yabusele's minutes. Drummond is also out, so for sure, if Embiid continues to be out, Yabusele is the guy to stream. But he doesn't really. There's not one category that really stands out. He's a guy that can shoot threes as well. Should have a good field goal, good rebounds. A steal and block, right? Maybe some assist. He also have 4 personal fouls. Paul George, another decent game with 25 points, 5 threes, 10 rebounds, 6 assists, and a steal. Now you see in fantasy, the man can do everything: points, rebound, assists, steals, blocks. Blocks, maybe not blocks, but 0.5, 0.6 blocks. So, and he's also a great free throw shooter. He didn't get to the line here, so. And he had 6 fouls too. Yeah, just learning how to play when Embiid is a struggle. Tyrese Maxey struggled here, but got to the line 13 times, 3 steals and 5 assists. It's good. I'll take it. It's not bad at all from him. Kelly Oubre Jr. With Caleb Martin out, Eric Gordon got, these 2 guys we could definitely stream in the short term. They're getting huge minutes, right? 3 guys, these 2 guys. For the Magic, Cole Anthony right now, as long as Jalen Suggs is out, we need to roster him. 27 points. Yeah, the Magic got a lot of good players that you can just plug them in and have them play 30 minutes and they play great. Anthony Black also got 37 minutes. He's also somebody we could look at with all the injuries going on, but I prioritize Cole Anthony. I don't know what's going on. Why is Gogo Badazi play only just 20 minutes? Did he get hurt? Yeah, he got hurt. If he's out, Wendell Carter Jr. could be an option for streaming if you need some rebounds. Ben Carroll plays just 27 minutes. I don't know. This is a weird game. Ben Carroll was a plus 18, but he only got 27 minutes. Maybe just coming back from an injury, just give his time. But Ben Carroll is going to put up good numbers. Same thing with Franz Wagner. When those guys come back, he even hit his free throws this game here. Actually, I don't know how bad Jalen Suggs' injury is. Let's see. Because he was out and then, okay, not too serious. He'll be back. He's got a back injury. But this is the worry. Let's say he comes back in 2 weeks and Cole Anthony just averaged 25 points on 55% shooting, right? Then let's say they start winning. They won 5 straight. Jalen Suggs might lose his starting job. But he's still going to get, 25 minutes regardless. But it's just a concern. When you have a backup that's just, also capable of playing well, then, this one is a surprise. The Pacers beat the Cavaliers. Tyrese Halliburton, did he get hurt? I think Tyrese got hurt. Questionable hamstring. Yeah. Hamstring is always tricky. Hopefully he's all right. He's been balling. And his ranking, he's already out. And, he's already 15th ranked player, 16th ranked player after a horrible start. So, yeah, hopefully he's all right. Andrew Nembhard shot the ball really well. Like I said, if you need assists, mainly assists, you could stream him, but he doesn't usually put up good numbers like this. Miles Turner, no blocks, no defense, 10 rebounds, that's it. While Pascal Siakam provided a little bit everything, and then 8 for 21, it didn't matter, they still won the game. Benedict was a plus 14 versus the Cavaliers. Yeah, it's interesting how they really destroyed, because they're not a good defensive team, but the Cavaliers only scored 93 points. I wonder, okay, it's their bench their bench got absolutely cooked. Max Juice was a minus 23 his 22 minutes. Karis LeVert, same thing. Their starters played all right, but they still lost by 3. The starters. Yeah, nobody really played well. Darius Garland in a loss still had 20 points and 7 assists and 3 threes. Garland is just balling this year. Donovan Mitchell had 3 threes, 19 points, 2 steals. Donovan hasn't really popped off for a long time, right? He's, last year he probably averaged like 27, 28 points, 26 points. This year, most games he just score 20, and then occasionally he'll have a big game. Move on to the next one. We have the New Orleans Pelicans. Yeah, what's going on with the Celtics? They barely beat the Pelicans by just 1 point. Yeah, Trey Murphy is just going crazy right now. And if Brandon Ingram comes back, obviously they are not going to play Trey Murphy 38 minutes. That's very obvious. Also, Herbert Jones is out. So if you can trade Trey Murphy for a top 30, 40-ish player, he's a 29th ranked player. To me, he's more like top 60, right? And again, the reason he's ranked so high is because efficiency, and he hit a lot of threes. And he's also scoring 21 points, which there's no way he's going to average 21 points when guys come back. Realistically, maybe 17, 18 points, which is still very, very good. Kind of Norman Powell, right, type of player. Just crazy good threes and efficiency. And doesn't really turn the ball over. So yeah, I'll try to, if you can get Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, all these guys, Jalen Williams, maybe do 2 for 1 to get anybody in that area, like that would be really good. Zion Williamson, he's starting, had 5 steals. I'm surprised. Okay, so maybe if the Pelicans are fully healthy, they could be competitive, right? But this year they're already cooked. They're already down so many games. DeJuan Murray, another bag shooting night. I just don't remember the last time he shot away 50% from the field. 6 threes is nice, 8 assists is still on the block. And CJ has been really up and down, and and still had a average game here, 30, below average, 13.5 assists in the block. And we have Missy playing 26 minutes. He's going to be up and down, but he's absolutely must roster. For the Celtics, Jason Tatum. He was a -9, but he got the job done. 38 points, 11 rebounds, only 1 assist. He was not in passing mood today. Still in the block with 2 threes. Jalen Brunson, 7 assists is good, but everything else is really average. Porzingis, of course, he's going to bring the defense. 3 threes, 3 blocks, 19 points. Yeah. In category leagues, if you got Wembanyama and if you pair him up with Kristaps Porzingis, you could have a pretty scary team. And then you have a bunch of guards, because these guys, they can shoot their free throw. They block so many shots, right? Doesn't hurt your free throw. Also hit a lot of threes. Perfect if you got, if you have a lot of other guards. But the worry with him is, can he ever stay healthy? Derrick White really struggled here. He also only took 6 shots. But, the Celtics, they're all healthy now. So Derrick White's usage is just not going to be, this game Tatum just decided to take 30 shots because he can. He's not passing the ball. So Derrick White, of course, is going to, he still brought 3 steals in the block, while Holiday had 6 assists still in the block. Yeah, with everybody healthy, guys like Al Horford, even Peyton Pritchard, he only got 24 minutes. We're not dropping Peyton Pritchard yet, but if you tell me he's gonna average 24 points the rest of the season, right, I'm gonna drop it. I still think there's a lot of opportunities for him. But even this game, he still hit 3 threes. So if you really need threes, you could have him. The next one is the Brooklyn Nets lost to the Jazz by 1 point in overtime. And D'Lo is still out. Ben Simmons had a great one. 2 blocks, 9 assists, 6 rebounds, 14 points. Overtime, played 31 minutes. Yeah, Ben Simmons, I think he's not going to play 30 minutes every night with D'Lo, but he should get 25 to 30. If you really need assists and defensive stats, he could be good. He could be a good option. But no free throws. Bad free throw, but he's not even going to shoot free throws, so we can ignore that. So, he just doesn't make any threes, and maybe points is a little bit low. Keon Johnson played just 21 minutes, because Tyrese Martin played 35. It's just hard to predict these guys' minutes because Keon Johnson was the guy who was getting consistent 35 minutes, and this game only got 21. Claxton, look at the minutes, 37 minutes here, 12 rebounds and a block. But without a good point guard to set him up, his field goal is just not great. And Noah Clowney goes 0 for 10, yeah. That's the worry with him, efficiency. But the minutes is good, so if you still want to have him for some upside, I don't know what his upside is, honestly, because if he doesn't get those defensive stats, I wouldn't think he has that much upside. And Zaire Williams hit 3 threes, 19 points. He's been getting a lot of minutes, but you just don't know, right? Cam Thomas, D'Lo, when these guys come back, who's going to take those minutes? And then Cameron Johnson is still out. He's going to be back, although he might get traded. For the Jazz, Isaiah Collier is an absolutely must roster. 7 assists, 7 as long as Keontae George is out. He might be better than Keontae George in terms of fantasy. Really good assists, 3 threes, 23 points. Good efficiency here as well. Colin Sexton played 37 minutes, had 21 points. You know, he needs to be rostered as well. And this game, Walker Kessler is also out. So Drew Eubanks is a guy that we could stream. John Collins is out. This is the problem with these guys playing on a bad team, right? Here, I mean, Jazz, they didn't have anybody here. So they even started Cody Williams. Didn't really do much here. Yeah, this Jazz team, as we get to the end of the season, things could get chaotic. Some guys might pop off, have crazy, like Isaiah Collier might be a top 20 player 1 week because he averaged 20 points and 9 assists. Last game of the night, the Charlotte Hornets, I feel like they just played each other. They played each other again. The Phoenix Suns got the win pretty easily. LaMelo goes 9 for 25. When you have LaMelo, you got to pound a field goal. If you don't ignore the field goal, the line looks pretty good. Really good, actually. 5 for 6, 6 rebounds, 11 assists, 3 steals and a block, 25 points. Brandon Miller hit 3 threes, 19 points. And Mark Williams, he's unleashed. 30 minutes here, 16 rebounds, 24 points and a block. Goes 9 for 12 on the field. Yeah, 6 for 10 on the line, He's not a great free throw shooter. You just hope he doesn't get to the line too often. While Miles Bridges had 21 points, 5 rebounds. At least he's getting the minutes, so that's fine. He needs to be rostered. But if everybody's healthy, his usage is not there. For Phoenix, big minutes out of these guys. Devin Booker, 30 points. He's been really good. 30 points, 8 assists, 3 steals, and 4 threes. I think have Beal come off the bench really helps Devin Booker. And KD also had a great one, 27 points, 2 threes. KD's just very consistent. He had 5 personal fouls. Tyus Jones is the worry because now Bradley Beal come off the bench. How many minutes is Tyus Jones going to get? He's been getting very few minutes. Now they reduce his minutes. And he's also bad here, minus 15, while Ryan Down was a minus 17. I'm going to hold on to Tyus Jones for a little bit. But, if you don't need the assist, he has really no value. And the minutes now is super low too. Bradley Beal, 6 assists, 15 points. Okay, They still try to trade him. So I think Beal going to a new situation might help his fantasy value. Like if he gets traded to a bad team, he could legit average 25 points, 5 assists, a bunch of threes, right? Because he can still get it done. He could still score a lot. That's it, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.